Jimmy Shea and Pauline Perez were sentenced in federal court this morning for the underground illegal gambling scheme they ran at the MGM spa in Tamuning from January 2006 to December 2010. Both had entered plea deals. Perez was sentenced to 1 year probation. Her attorney, Mike Phillips.
And so, she made a mistake and she's gotten past it. And I think the sentence of 1 year probation is very fair.
Labeled as the mastermind by the prosecution, Shea received the heftiest sentence so far of 2 years, plus a forfeiture of more than $400,000 that was laundered through the gambling business. The gambling scheme offered games of chance like poker and baccarat and took a percentage of the winnings. His defense attorney, Howard Trapp, fiercely asked for a lesser sentence, however, pointing out that Shea had been nothing but cooperative with the court. And even when he was allowed to travel, he had always come back, whereas another defendant, Wycam Ho, has not yet returned to Guam after he was allowed to travel without posting bond to Taiwan. Ho's culpability is just as heavy in this case, says Trapp, and the fact that he's not present for sentencing means Shea has the undue burden of taking the fall for him. Shea says Trapp shares that loss. Shea was facing a sentencing range of 18 to 24 months. Trapp had asked Chief Judge Francis Tydinko Gatewood for a variance and sentenced Shea to probation instead. The court owes him that, he pointed out. He says Shea has learned his lesson, and to think that he'd return to the gambling business if he doesn't serve time is, quote, ridiculous. Assistant U.S. Attorney Belinda Alcantara, however, argued that illegal gambling and money laundering are serious crimes and harmful to the Guam economy. She noted that it targeted a particularly vulnerable part of the community and affects crime rates. Those convicted of economic crimes like gambling should not be able to avoid incarceration, she argued.
I think from the little I know, but the lot that I've seen in this case, I think everybody's learned their lesson.